There. Hi, Capricorn. Wonderful to be with you in these very tumultuous times, my guides are saying. This is Mary Ellen. If you're new, welcome. As you can all see, I'm not at Moonrise Cottage. I am elsewhere. Oh gosh, most of my time for the next couple of months. All the links are below. If you want to schedule a reading, you'll have to go to my website. Link is below. And email me because I have closed my calendar because there's so much going on in my life while we're in the midst of this shifting universe and all the chaos that's going on. So Cappy, let's see. Okay, my guys are talking about the link. I'm assuming if you're a Capricorn, there's not much I can say to you about what's going on with the astrology because you have already informed yourself. I'm sorry, I've got a piece of hair somewhere crawling across my face. So we're just going to talk. We're going to jump right into it, okay? First oracle card, Dance of the Planets. Some of you are dancing through this incredible time with a partner. Some of you are in a critical moment, actually, of change because of the numerology of this. It's 56. See that? That's 11 if you add it up. So there's some of you that are going through some real shift and change within your partnership. It is, of course, because of the Dance of the Planets. It is also true that you are leading us through. And if you look at this closely, it almost looks like one person is leading the other through the spiral toward the light. That's what you're doing for everybody on the planet, Capricorn, and thank you. I hope I remember to always say thank you to you because you're so astounding. So for you this month, you have reached a critical point, and we know Pluto has gone forward, Saturn is going forward, Jupiter's going forward. We have two things in retrograde. There is Mars in Aries. It's just hot. And we have a full supermoon coming on the 31st of October to open up what's about to happen in November. And that Taurus full supermoon, and remember, Taurus has Uranus in it, so more fire energy. The Great Awakener, the bringer of shocks and surprises. In a fellow earth sign, it's going to affect you. And we've been talking for months about your eventual liberation. That is about shamanic death and rebirth. And it is in your reading, so let's jump right into it. So when you have this shamanic death and this rebirth, this is your moment. Look at that. Do you see how everything looks like it's on fire? Look at that, and look what you're doing. You are rising. You are truly moving forward in very important ways because you've been through this ritual death. And if you think about the phoenix is the eagle. When we talk about phoenix, go and look up the mythology, okay? The phoenix turns into the eagle. So you are coming back into your power, and you're going to go grab up what you need in your life in order to build what you want going forward. And you're doing it in your human life, and you're doing it in your soul existence. You are the magician this month for yourself. It's true for the whole planet. And again, my guys are saying thank you. There you are, sea goat, the imaginer of harmony, the moon card. So it's on when this moon comes, this full supermoon at the end of October on the day when the veil is thinnest, Halloween. Imagine, conjure it, go and grab it. Whatever it is you want. You can dive deep into the universal consciousness represented by the ocean in this realm, or you can get in the boat and sail away, paddle away, put your hands on the oars because you are in command, and you can go to any place or any way of life or anything that comes conjuring into your consciousness that causes you to imagine harmony. And there are a lot of other words coming through, health, happiness, love, etc. So that's the theme of the reading. Under the light of that, it's really intense. As always, Scorpio, as always. While you are leading all of creation forward, here on this planet, in this realm, what we experience as 3D while we move toward 4D. You have changed so much because you've been under so much compression, the way a diamond forms, the way uranium is buried into the earth and it just gives off energy. So my guides are running with that, but look it up, you'll understand. You're going through this compression, you've been through all this compression in order to create your innate ability to move through it and walk away. This is the 5 of Cups. Those are all the battles, all the slings, all the arrows, all the darkness that you've been through, forced into battle that you didn't want anything to do with. And a lot of you have experienced a lot of destruction, a lot of carnage in your life. You see the sun's coming up. It's a fairy tale about a king who was forcing the trees to turn themselves into warriors to fight his battle, an illicit type of battle. So easy to relate this to the election that's going on. I will leave that up to you, but certainly it's coming through. And there they are. So 5 of Cups is about somebody who's in deep contemplation about something very important that was lost or some emptiness in their life. 3 cups knocked over on the ground, spilled out. And you go deep inside, almost like the hermit. You put your hoodie on, put your cape on, and you just have to stand there and ponder until you feel ready to turn around and pick up the 2 cups that you know they're there. There's nobody that doesn't know. And walk across the bridge. It's in the distance to your new life. And on the other side of that bridge, there's a castle. So you've made a plan. You're done. This reading is about your transition in this way. So here's the very next thing on the earthly realm. Look, I love it. 2 of Wands. The moment when you make the decision to go forward. You're going to come to terms with something, some part of your life, some relationship, a job, maybe somebody, some of you clearly have lost loved ones in this pandemic crisis. So you're going to come to terms with it. You're going to reorder yourself, make the decision to go forward by doing that deep review. That's what's going on. That's Merlin. He's dressed in blue because he's in the place of transformation. And his good friend Talesian heard that he was in a bad way, and he went out to find him and said, okay, let's talk about your life. Let's talk about all the accomplishments. Let's not focus on the things that went wrong. Let's bring you back home to yourself so that you can go have your journey. Because, look, Capricorn, a truly mystical journey. That's the Morrigan. Queen of Swords, total clarity from the feminine perspective. The Queen of Battle, here to help you carry yourself into your sacred journey, your shamanic death and rebirth. It's given me a chill. She's a very powerful woman, very powerful, and she has the ability, as does Bat, to fly through the darkness because they both have the ability to be in the shimmering universe, in flying through the darkness with sonar to find your way through these times that we're in. Oof, thank you, Spirit. Really giving me a chill. You're going to fly with your power full on and your sacred vision full on. Eagle, one of the most powerful cards in any deck that has this kind of shamanic representation. So you're going deep, Scorpies. You always do because you're fabulous. And look, there's your destiny coming forward. Another 2. Another coming to balance. 2 of Pentacles. Coming into your destiny. Because the elders are here to guide you down this new road you're going down. And there you are, sitting on the chair of your power, feeling like, oh my God, I can't do it. I'm not ready. That's what this is about. And this gentleman says, nonsense. Of course you can. You're feeling like that, perhaps some of you, because you're going to pop out the other side of this shamanic death and rebirth. And you will start on your new road, your new learnings coming forward, more fully vested with your power. And you're going to get affirmation about that from somebody. They're here to support you. the very next thing that comes as the bridge card is a revelation. Look at that. The revelation of art. That's the Nine of Cups. You know what? Remember this? You get yourself back. You weave yourself back together with your passion as the needle that does the weaving. And that's how it sits on the table. Look. Okay, if I can get that fixed up. There we go. Nine of Cups. The revelation of art. The art of being you, standing fully in yourself. All 9 cups that represent you. Sacred vision coming forward. She was a seer. She was the one who brought the revelation. And we have this super moon in Taurus, conjunct Uranus, and Taurus has Uranus in its house. You know, my guys have been talking about the Big Bang, and there's just some words coming out that were a bit distressing to me, but they're just talking about the necessary destruction that Pluto is bringing. Of course, it's happening inside of your being, inside of your life. You know, I don't have to tell you because you've experienced it. Now the prophecy comes forward, and you are going to be all good in and of yourself, standing fully in your life because of this transition, this shamanic death and rebirth that's happening. It's going to be brought on by this full moon on Halloween. Okay, look, there you are. You see the Uranus? Elk has a stamina for the long journey. Another revelation. So we have a revelation card followed by a revelation card. That's literally how it sits on my table. And Bat is here, and the Morrigan is here to carry you across. So buckle up, kids. You're fabulous as you are, but you are really coming into yourselves in a way that's giant. So this warrior went through many, many battles, lived for 1,000 years or something. A lot of knowledge was revealed to this warrior who fought for the motherland and refused to die and just kept shape-shifting. When the last shift happened, this person turned into a salmon, dove into the ocean, was caught by a fisherman, brought to the palace, eaten by the queen, who immediately became impregnated and gave birth to one of the most important wisdom holders, a beautiful poet, a writer, a bard, that kind of a person, who was holding a position of wisdom in the society. It actually happened to be that guy, Talesian, dressed in red, who was very central to the healing of Merlin, the sacred magician, who got burnt out because he'd been through so many transitions and so many battles, battling with the beast, as my guides have been saying for the last couple of months. So now the reweaving begins. You are going to transition into your own wisdom holder, and it's going to bring the magic back to your life. Your ability to climb straight up a mountain, all those things. That's what's coming forward. I love this. It's so mystical. I for some reason, something changed at YouTube, and it's hard to post a picture now because they don't post properly. I don't know what that's all about. They're always upside down. But I'm going to try, because I want you to see, based on this reading, I want you to be able to see the cards. Okay. So on a soul level, that's what's going on. You're giving birth to yourself, shamanic death and rebirth, because your battles are done, and it's time for you now to be the sea goat again and to reclaim yourself, because all the planets are going forward. It's not over yet, we know, right? But this is kind of like the last big moment is November, December to some degree. And then we turn the corner into 2021. It's fabulous. Beautiful sea goat. Look at you. The second card on the level of your soul, the warrior of battle. Do you see where your sword is? At the tip of destiny. It's fantastic. All the ways we're talking about your destiny. Look. See that? That's you when you cross this bridge and you're done with this process, because you've had this shamanic assistance to move past this. You're throwing the cloak off. And some of you are going straight out into the mystical realm. When you get there, because this is your prophecy to be reborn as a wisdom holder through this shamanic death and rebirth, look at you, Capricorn. The Akashic Records, you're going to go stand right in front of it. The angels, the guides, the mystics, the ascended masters. Do you see that? That beautiful bowl of all wisdom, all knowledge, birth, death, rebirth. There you are. You're fabulous warriors. The 10 of Pentacles. You're going to have it all, Capricorn. It's being given back to you, and you've been turned inside out by the means of this prophecy and the means of what has been going on since Pluto came back into Capricorn to begin the transition here on Earth, to push us across the line and help us move past the crazy battles of the 3D reality. That's what's really going on many, many levels in your own life. You're going to come into a very deep amount of wisdom and a lot of happiness. 10 coins in the, like I just said, 10 coins in the fountain. I love this. It's really quite lovely. So on your human journey, understand how it's connected with your soul journey and the way it affects everybody on the planet, most especially you. So for you, the last card that comes out, the outcome of this shamanic death and rebirth, the Magician. Look at that. Do you see how activated you are at the will center? Do you see all the pine cones, new growth coming forward? In this deck, it's called the Decider of Will. And who has more will than a Capricorn? This reading is so fabulous. Thank you, Spirit. Human level, the Magician becomes reborn through a prophecy of what is revealed. And then on a soul level, more revelation, causing this massive self-rebirth through the sacred feminine. And it's all reverberations of you, all of it, Capricorn. This is really an astounding reading. Thank you, Spirit, so much for this. So let's circle back to the beginning, okay? There's where we started. Make your dream catcher. I just said that to Scorpio. Prepare yourself for this full moon. It's going to be very important for you. You are dreaming about yourself. You are dreaming yourself into your re-existence, and you are dreaming about harmony here on this earth. And when you go through your rebirth process, this is exactly how it sits on the table. You pop out the other side as the sacred Magician. Oof. Cappy, guys and gals, you're so fabulous. I'm going to pick a rune real quick and let you get on with your day. And Goddess willing, I'll be here next month. Please, everybody, go vote. I'm trusting that you will. No matter what your vote will be, please do it. Time for us to participate and find balance and all those happy things. Okay, Spirit, please one more message for beautiful Capricorn. This full moon and November coming forward, they're talking about on the day of the election. Okay, I'm losing pieces of it. One of the retrogrades is going to go direct and we're going to be in Libra. Okay, so check the astrology below. Oh, Capricorn, why am I ever surprised? That's the room for the sacred warrior. I'm not going to say any more words. That's enough. Have a wonderful month. I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you. Don't doubt yourself, Capricorn. Use your magic. Reinvent yourself. Pull yourself through the portal. We need you. We need you to do your process for you, because it's going to pull all of us forward, as my guides always say. Okay? Gang, thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Love you, Capricorns, always with the fullness of my heart. You guys are saying, with the fullness of my heart. I look forward to seeing you. Let me know what's going on in your life. I love reading your messages. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Wow, Cappy.